Welcome to the Daily Smash for Friday, December 8th, 2023. It is Unscripted Friday. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
And we appreciate you being with us. If you haven't subscribed yet here on YouTube, or if you've been unsubscribed without your knowledge here on YouTube, please resubscribe or just subscribe and get us to 50K by New Year's Eve. And if you haven't subscribed to our Rick and Kelly show on Patreon, we highly recommend it. We just recorded our 120th episode. Episode? What's an episode?
I don't know.
Episode. For $5, you can watch all 120 plus hours of programming on our Rick and Kelly show. And we have new shows every week. It's unscripted, it's unfiltered, commercial free, and we do. I think this week's episode is going to be about an hour and a half. Good stuff. A makeup tutorial, our Christmas tree redo. Some great gossip from the Jeff Lewis party.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which...
Should we talk about the gossip?
What do you want to start with?
Oh, well, I want to say thank you to Trending with Leah. Leah, I love makeup. My friend Koa just came here. She's a makeup artist up in West Hollywood.
She did my just thing. Now. That's on Patreon.
But she did it with Tarte Makeup because Tarte Makeup sent a big kit to me and to Koa because Koa knows the girl that runs it. So thank you to Tarte Makeup. Mm-hmm. And but anyway, Leah is a smasher. So Leah knows that I like makeup. And she likes this makeup and it's called Scent. Is that
this is not an endorsement.
It's not an endorsement.
Not getting paid for this.
It's
a gift.
She gave me this gift with all her favorite colors.
That's cool.
And it's like a magnet. And so she gave me all these. And it came with like 2 brushes.
Nice.
And some eyeshadows.
Have you tried it yet?
Yeah, a little bit. I just tried it right now. I like this, but I had to call her and ask her how to use it because I have no idea. But she swears by it, so okay. I'm gonna.
Isn't it great to get gifts from people who watch our show?
Love you guys. Love you, Leah. Love everybody.
We appreciate that. We get reach outs almost every day now from people with products they want us to promote, and we're
it's called influencer.
Yes, but we discriminate. We don't want to promote anything we don't believe in or love. More on that later.
She got me these Lily lashes. Lily Lashes sent me a whole bunch of these, and I like. I mean, eyelashes just complete. You don't want them like Gina Kirchenheier, like drag. You want it. Oops.
Are you wearing eyelashes now?
I am.
Oh, they look pretty.
I know. I know. But on my Patreon, you'll get to see how to put them on. Koa showed me. Easy, this.
We talked at length yesterday about the Jeff Lewis party, but we had just gotten home. I had no script, and we forgot a couple things that I just wanted to touch on real quick. And one of them, you wanted to talk about that Kristen from New York, who lives in California now.
She's gorgeous, isn't she?
Yeah. She's tall, thin, beautiful, very nice, very nice.
I mean, extremely nice.
And apparently she's doing the New York Legacy show.
And
she did it with Ramona, who she said was awesome on the shooting.
I watched New York Housewives, okay?
Yeah.
But I don't remember her on there. I mean, I remember seeing her. I know who she is, but I don't remember her as a character of...
It seemed like you recognized her.
I recognized her, but I don't know what she did.
She was on 2 seasons.
Like you remember everybody, right?
Yeah,
You even remember the Aviva with the one leg, right? You remember people that are one and done, but I don't remember what she did or what was her contribution. So I asked her, I go, how long were you on that show? And she said 2 years.
Yeah.
And I go, so you did Legacy?
Yeah.
And she goes, yeah. She goes, I haven't been on that show for 8 years.
Oh my God.
I go, 8 years? And she's like, yeah, it was kind of weird. She's like, I live in Calabasas.
Mm-hmm. Not New York.
She's a New Yorker. But her husband got a job out here, and so I guess she moved out here. She has a 15-year-old and an 8-year-old, I want to say.
Yeah, 2 kids.
She's 2 kids. I liked her a lot, and I go, well, why did they call you if you were only 2 years
for the legacy show?
And for a legacy show. She goes, I don't think they could find anybody else. I go, what do you mean? She was like, yeah. She was like, Tinsley couldn't make it. And she was like, I think I was like the last on the Rolodex.
Well, I mean, I guess, you know how they cast these things. They're looking for a type. They need this racial type, this person, that person. And then, I mean, not for nothing, she's a tall, blonde, white girl. Tinsley's a thin white girl.
I got inside news.
I feel like they probably were looking for that character, and so they had to go through those potential characters. I don't know, and I'm not being racist or anything else. I'm just saying I know how TV works. I know I didn't get jobs because I was a white guy and they needed someone of color to fill
guess what? The new person on Orange County?
Yeah.
Asian.
Oh.
Asian or black. Or there was 2 of them in the running.
Oh, okay.
They had to get that color in there. Check. They didn't like the Mexican. They wanted a
Mexican
black.
doesn't count.
Mexican doesn't count. They had to get that. They fired them, but they needed.
Okay, back to what matters. We met 2 bloggers at the Jeff Lewis party who we didn't mention yesterday.
Because
Daily Dose of Donna, which was spelled Dana, but it's actually Donna. Daily Dose of Donna came up to me and then spoke to both of us.
Donna, you were lovely. I loved your husband. You're a lovely person.
Her husband works on Dancing with the Stars.
But your name is spelled Dana.
Right.
Why don't you just go to Donna, Donna? Or either call yourself Dana.
You're not pronouncing your name correctly, Donna.
I don't get that.
But she's a sweetheart.
Oh,
and
nice.
she heard
It's
that
adorable.
we were upset because we heard that she said bad things
I don't
about
know who
Kelly.
she is. I can't be upset about something that I don't.
No disrespect. We don't have time. I don't have time to listen to other podcasts. I know Kelly is super busy too. So I don't think we've heard her.
I can
but
barely
we heard
listen
people
to Heather
say,
McDonald, whom is my friend and
Yeah.
like as a comedian and.
But she's an awesome person.
I liked her husband. I liked her.
I'm going to try and listen to her show because she listens to our show, and it's like only fair that we listen to hers. And she's a supporter. She said she loves us. She's a big fan of me and you. And so thank you, Donna, for saying hello.
Yes.
And also Jeff Lewis Obsessed. She was at the party.
She looked beautiful too.
And she flew in from Houston. And similar story where some people said, "Oh, she's talking smack about you guys," but
it's okay.
Wonderful person.
If you want to talk smack, I don't know.
You can if you want.
I could care less if you talk smack.
And then, but along those lines, Cecil Harrell or Cecily,
Cecil.
One of my other favorite podcasts, Daily Dose of Donna, shared a picture of herself.
Dana. It says spelled Dana.
No, I know it's spelled Dana, but she told me to my face she pronounces her name is Donna, even though it's spelled Dana.
Okay, well, she's got to switch that up. That's ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
I'm telling you right now, Donna, whatever. Spell it right or say it right.
Cecil Harrell said one of my other favorite podcasts, Daily Dose of Donna, shared a picture of herself with you two from Jeff's premiere last night. I loved seeing you all together.
Oh, that's sweet.
We also forgot to mention Mario Lopez's wife.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Courtney. I love her.
She's a sweetheart.
She's a great person.
I know. I've met him a couple times, and apparently, they're fans of ours too.
They're patriots.
He's an awesome guy, but he wasn't there, but she was.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And she was super sweet.
Super sweet. She's Mexican. She's cool. Like down home, like good mom. I love that chick. She's got good values.
They seem like they have a great family.
They have a great family. Love that.
He's
I love that.
Such a nice guy.
He is such a great guy.
Like,
and my friend Adam, who used to run Access Hollywood,
yeah.
Baby Dish, and Adam Jordan. They're good friends with him.
The first time I talked to Mario Lopez, it was like on Twitter. I checked into a hotel room for like the 5th time in 5 days. Like I was moving, covering some story. And every time I turned on the TV in my hotel room, the welcome channel was Mario Lopez saying, "Hey guys, watch the latest movie on In Demand," and he would promote the film. And I texted him on Twitter. I tweeted. I was like, "Hey dude, I love you, but every time I turn on my hotel TV, like ribbing him, and he wrote me right back. He was like, LOL, ha, ha, ha. So, and then I saw him in person and we talked about it. It was cool.
Can I just talk about how when I spoke about Anna Dabrowski, and you guys are like, oh, she's not pretty. She's whatever. Okay, I don't like Anna Dabrowski. She's not my friend. She was a friend of all my Russian friends in San Francisco. So I've Nona, Yelena, Liana. Those are my best friends, okay? And Anna Dabrowski used to be a part of our group in San Francisco when I lived there. So she is a shark, bulldog. She's probably somebody you want to hire as a personal injury attorney because she's very uber smart and she's got it to whatever.
Yeah.
I was setting up the story of to me, listen, there's a lid for every pot. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But how I know her, to me, she wasn't attractive. Because all my friends that are Russian, those girls, Yelena, Lena, and Nona, they are all hot. And when those hot girls were all together and this chick pulling in all the DIC, it was shocking to me because she was taking these pills called the horny toad or whatever they are, whatever that.
So for those of you who are criticizing Kelly for focusing on her looks, it was part of the story because the fact that she wasn't as beautiful as her friends by modern standards, it was surprising that she was getting all the attention, and the point of the story was that she was wearing some sort of pheromone perfume or something.
And she was taking the pills and the thing. And it worked. It was shocking to me. So
that was the point of the story.
But I don't like her. She's not my friend. I don't speak to her anymore. I don't like her.
But knowing Kelly,
and she left her husband for the guy she was having an affair with, another lawyer.
But knowing Kelly, if she came to Kelly and said, "Hey, I'm sorry, I heard you talking about me," Kelly would give her another chance because that's how Kelly is. Also,
she lives in San Francisco. I don't talk to her anymore. She's with another lawyer that I know very well that used to work out at the Bay Club. But like she's just she's a bulldog. Like she's Russian. And she would wear these outfits that were like so like not becoming of her. And by the way, we're like, oh, I looked her up. She's not ugly at all. And I'm like, those are the best pictures that she could take. It's called catfishing.
Back to the party now. I totally forgot to mention that Chris Hanson was there. The guy who used to do Dateline and he did the Catch a Predator. And his wife came to our show in Detroit, our live show. She's awesome. And Chris worked with my buddy Dan Slepian for years. Dan is a producer to this day on Dateline. Won a lot of awards.
And my good friend Andrea Canning, who's on Dateline.
So it was so great to meet him. I wish I had a chance to talk to him again, but we did take a picture together. He looks great. He's super busy. There are still, believe it or not, shocking, a lot of predators out there. And so he's still doing these shows where he's trapping people.
Is he still doing that?
Yes. And he has a streaming network that he provides programming for. And right now I forget the name of it, but I'll look it up. But you can still watch Chris Hanson doing his thing. He's a really nice guy and very good on TV. And we had a nice chat. So it was cool to meet him in person.
To Catch a Predator.
We have some comments, including Shannon Costco, who wrote, "It is bad luck to put your hat on the bed because back in the day, when doctors made house calls, they would put their hat on the bed. So obviously someone was sick, and that's why putting your hat on the bed is bad luck."
Huh. Never knew.
Faces Nightlife said the white ball that we got in that goodie bag might be crystal deodorant. Just wet it and apply, no aluminum.
It's a bath salt.
That's what I thought.
It's a bath bomb. Oh yeah, could you imagine? You're like,
yeah, F you for trying to trick us into putting that stuff under our arms. James McCallum, hello to ye both. Funny and bra content. First time listening. Have a wee holiday in Scotland. Think ye both would enjoy. As a bra wee country where Trump comes from, and we are real people. Like us or hate us, like your podcast, but always passionate for the truth. All best Mac. Whatever that means. Thanks, James.
we should have Becky from Scotland. Well, she lives in Spain now, but
wait, I gotta
she's our Patreon. We have a lot of international people that watch us. It's great.
Crazy. We have 80 countries represented.
We have Scotland. We have even South Africa. We have New Zealand. A lot.
Spain.
Oh,
Germany,
it's awesome.
Norway.
Yeah. We're international superstars.
DNI 4753 said, Kelly, Doug's last name is pronounced Buden, not Boudin. Sorry, it drives me crazy when you say Boudin. Love you. Buden.
Buden.
I always thought it was
Doug
Buden. I thought it was Boudin.
Oh my God.
Buden. Someone asked me, someone who was visiting Newport Beach, asked me why there was this orange fencing on the beach, on the peninsula and up and down Newport Beach. And there is a sand project going on. I shot some video. Remember we were walking on the beach a couple of days ago, and I was like, well, I want to go get some video.
Did you get that video?
From the lifeguard stand.
I'm going to show that video.
Yeah, I'm showing the video right now.
Okay.
Of the view from lifeguard stand of work that's going on with heavy construction equipment, dump trucks and front end loaders, and they're dumping sand.
The federal government is actually putting their dollars to work.
And California. So our tax dollars are funding this beach reclamation project, and then you sent me this video that we're making the reel of the day about what the sand is all about. Here's that.
Joe, what's with all the orange fencing up and down West Newport?
Well, Allie, I'm glad you asked. This is all part of a $23 million project fully funded by the federal government and the state of California. This is the Newport Beach Sand Replenishment Project. We are actively taking 1.2 million cubic yards of sand from the Sunset Beach area, putting it into the water right off of Seal Beach, and that sand is going to naturally make its way down the entire peninsula from the river jetties all the way down to the wedge. This particular part of the project is taking 100,000 cubic yards of sand from the Santa Ana River Jetty project and moving it from 52nd Street to 32nd Street, and you're going to see 6 big trucks coming up and down this area starting on November 27th to replenish the sand here in the west side of Newport Beach.
Thanks, Joe.
So we're paying a piece of that, but good, because, you know, the ocean steals the sand and you got to put it back.
Okay. How about like taking care of the homeless situation?
That would be nice.
I mean, wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, we saw a lot of them yesterday.
Maybe put our tax dollars to that.
And I know it might have looked bad that we showed homeless people under a bridge, and then the next scene was us buying a really expensive hat in a really nice hat store.
I work for it.
But yeah,
sorry,
we did.
No,
work
there's
for
no
that.
free handouts for me.
Nope.
Okay,
we're working for
These
it.
guys have freaking cell phones. I'm busting my butt
Yeah.
trying to make ends meet over here. Okay.
Yeah, that's all true. Now I want to share an amazing story because it's Friday.
Friday.
In the news.
In the news.
Kelly likes those scratch-off tickets, the lottery scratch-off tickets. A New York City man defied incredible odds to win a $10 million scratch-off ticket. A year after winning another $10 million scratch-off ticket bought from the same store.
Shut the front door. That's like that movie with Nicolas Cage.
Yes. A Brooklyn man won a $10 million scratch-off this week, a little over a year after he won his first $10 million playing the New York Lottery. Wayne Murray got the top prize playing the New York Lottery's 200X scratch-off game. Last year, he won $10 million playing the Black Titanium game. Both games cost $30 to play. This is not a cheap ticket.
It costs $30 to play this.
$30 for one ticket, and he scratched it off, and he won $10 million just over a year ago. And then, like a couple days ago, he did it again. $10 million. One guy, top prize twice.
Wow. Isn't that what a lucky set of circumstances?
It's insane.
That's it. I'm playing. That's it. I'm getting a lottery ticket.
I don't know if this article, it doesn't say what the odds are, but I got to believe the odds are astronomical. Like the odds of winning Mega or Powerball are like 1 in 300 million. Can you imagine what the odds are on winning the top prize in a scratch-off game twice in a year?
I think we need to go play. I think that's my calling, to go play a $30 scratch-off. Bam! Could you imagine?
The lottery hopes you'll feel that way. They do. When approached
someone's got to win.
When approached by the New York Post to talk about his big win, he said, "Some of us just like to be discreet. I just want to be discreet. That's all it is."
He just wants to be discreet?
He doesn't want to talk about it. I don't blame him. He took a single lump sum of just over $6 million in his first win in August last year. Good for him. Good for him.
Good
You know
for
what?
him.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
There you go.
Hope you have a smash-tastic Friday, a fantastic weekend. We appreciate your support here. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And we look forward to seeing you again here next week.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. And if you want to see how to make a tree, check out our Rick and Kelly show on Patreon.